let's review a movie, shall we? What movie can I review? Alright, let's see. Incredibles, no. Polar Express, maybe later. Shrek 2, no. 3, no. 4, no. What is this? Spider-Man, the animated series? Maybe later. Hey! What is this? This seems interesting. The Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers. Or Dr. Seuss's The Cat in the Hat. Interesting. Maybe. Seems interesting. Let's go. Let's see how this movie is. That was interesting. That was a pretty interesting movie. I'm definitely gonna review this. Okay. Let's dive into The Cat in the Hat. Okay, now before we jump into The Cat in the Hat, that movie, when I was a kid, I used to love this movie. It was, I thought it was funny. I thought it was really dumb. But now that I watched it again, that I'm older, I kind of see why critics didn't like it. It was it was a pretty dumb movie. So, yeah, let's do this. This movie's probably the reason why we don't see Imagine Entertainment anymore.
A cat, but soon enough we'll get to all that. In the valley that stretches from this hill to that hill, a city is nestled. That city is Anvil.
What a weird-ass town. I think this is the only place in the world that if I walk into, people would look at me funny.
For buyers, so our story begins at the corner of Main and Montreux, in the spotless real estate office run by Hank Humberflube.
Humberflube Real Estate, how can we make your dreams come true?
Too much green! Oh, good lord! God! Why?
Newest member of the Humberflube family, Jim McFlinigan.
Mr. Humberflube, I wanted to thank you.
Fired.
I beg your pardon?
Fired.
But I...
Off with his head. Anyway, here we have Mr. Humberflube, played by Sean Hayes, and Joan Walden, the mother of the two main leads, played by Kelly Preston. I guess these celebrities just stopped caring.
Apple Lane, a pleasant enough street in a
How do people not get lost in this neighborhood? It's the same house over and over again. No difference.
Hear the hedges.
Oh, I know. I really don't. No, I don't. Here are our two main leads, Conrad and Sally Walden, played by Spencer Breslin and Dakota Fanning.
Today's to-do list. Number 1, make to-do list. Number 2, practice coloring. Number 3, research graduate schools. Number 4, be spontaneous.
The joke is that she's talking about making a to-do list while making the to-do list. Laugh!
Knock, knock, knock. Someone lose a dog?
And speaking of actors who stopped caring, Alec Baldwin appears as Larry Quinn, the main antagonist of the movie. Hey, at least they saved like $2 on using the 3D glasses.
No one sets foot in the living room or else.
Or else what? You're gonna do what Larry said and send me to military school?
Maybe if you just behave, I wouldn't have to consider military school. I wish I could trust you.
I wish I had a different mom.
Well, sometimes I wish the same thing.
So she wishes she had a different mom? Seriously, what was up with the mom and son snapping on each other? They don't really make much sense and it comes right the fuck out of nowhere. Here's our human covered in pubes. Mike Myers as a cat in the hat. And I'm just going to establish something. The Cat in the Hat can't rhyme in this movie.
I got nothing. I'm not so good with the rhyming. Not really. No.
Are you serious? The most well-known Dr. Seuss character in the world doesn't know how to rhyme. That's pretty dumb.
Oh, I'm a cat.
Where did you come from?
How do I put this? When a mommy cat and a daddy cat love each other very much, they decide that...
No.
Yeah, that's all I need. Is to be taught the birds and the bees by the Cat in the Hat.
Humana, 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 humana. Who is this? Oh.
Boing! Here's establishing something we already know. The boy is extremely out of control and the girl is the opposite extreme.
Now you. Hi, how are you? Look, I'm a girl. In this box are two things. I will show them to you. Two things, and I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. So without further ado, meet Thing 2 and Thing 1!
Oh God! Those are scarier than the two little girls from The Shining. Jesus.
All right, Nevins. Oh. Time to die.
Cat, you scared him away!
Dirty hoe.
That's probably the 8th time Dr. Seuss rolled in his grave.
It's breaking!
Step out of my way. This cannot end well.
Ladies and gentlemen, he officially has a vagina. That's right. Murder. That's the only option.
Yeah, slow. It's better than the last name we had. Super hydraulic instantaneous transporter.
Oh, you mean...
No! Quick to the slow!
Night time. So then our lead roles run into a kiosk where a party is being held. Okay. And, oh good, a pointless cameo by Paris Hilton. cool. This is just advertisement for the Cat in the Hat ride. They reference it.
This is amazing! It's like a ride in an amusement park!
You mean like at Universal Studios? Cha-ching.
Alright, so here's the dirt machine, and they basically just clean up the house, just like in the story, but they referenced the pop song for the soundtrack.
We had some good times. We cleaned up the house. We even managed to work in an up-tempo pop tune for the soundtrack. That's important.
And then Mom returns, she dumps Baldwin, and her dumbass party goes great. And that was the Cat in the Hat. What a load of dumb. As I said in the beginning, I loved this movie when I was a kid. But, now, looking back at it as a teenager, I kinda understand why many people hated it when it came out, and why, Dr. Seuss's widow hated it when it came out. So yeah, now that I'm done with this movie, I can do this. Yes. Goodbye, guys. Thank you guys for watching.